Hi there. For anybody interested in upgrading their stereo from an earlier, on an earlier i10 Mark II, Hyundai i10 Mark II, which runs from about end of 2013 to about 2017. They changed it a little bit then, only marginal, just a facelift, slight facelift. The radio that comes with the car is normally has AM, FM, it has media, and basically that's it. And media can be a stick here and the little thing, a USB connector, auxiliary input. And also you can connect, I believe, an iPod. I don't have Apple products, I'm afraid, so I just use the stick. But I saw this, the later ones have a phone connection and just radio. Some of them actually have phone and AM, FM. So I had a wee kind of sneaky feeling that it might have DAB. So I bought one on eBay just the other day, expecting it maybe not to have DAB. Wasn't too sure, but I do know that it was an option. So anyway, I got it home, put it on the bench, checked it out, and yeah, right enough, it has DAB. As we can see, we're on DAB 2. There's a lot of light today, by the way. It's very sunny, so I'm afraid there's a bit of reflections here on the video. Not much I can do about that. We don't complain about the sun in Scotland, of course. So I don't want to infringe any copywriting, but anyway, DAB 2 I've got tuned into Magic, Premier Christian, UCB 1, West FM, West Sound, GB News, and on the let me see, I'll go to DAB 1 and DAB 1. We've got the World Service and 6. We've got, as you can see, you can BBC Radio 1, 2, 3, 4, Radio 6 Music, BBC World Service. There we go. The only one I haven't put in is Radio Scotland. Yeah, I should probably have that in too. But there we go. Works fine. And I go to media. I can straight go into the stick. There we go. Also, phone connectivity works. Works fine. It sees the phone. I can play clips off YouTube when I'm driving if I wish. Blah blah blah. Obviously not to watch, but to listen to music, playlists, etc. But the only thing that I have to do is I need to get the microphone connected up. And another issue that I've discovered is that if you want to use the phone, it will work. Don't get me wrong, it does work as long as you get a microphone connected. I've actually got one coming from eBay as well, so that'll be connected up in due course. The only issue is that if you're actually using the phone without the steering wheel controls, which this is an S model, base model, doesn't have it. Although you can make a call, you can't close the call. So that's the problem. So I now need to investigate whether or not the clock spring has the connectors for this. All the wires are actually connected somewhere in the loom. Everything's connected on this radio. The microphone, I don't know where the microphone lives. I've got one coming from eBay as well, funnily enough, the correct microphone for it. It might mean that I might have to mount it here somewhere, or even in here. I don't know. I'm not sure where it lives. I've asked the seller if he could tell me where it actually came from in the car, but I have a funny sneaky feeling that it comes up from here somewhere on the head lining. But again, I'm not sure. The manual doesn't show it, and I have the full Hyundai workshop manual, and it does not tell you where it is. So there we go. But it's an easy enough job to do. The only thing I had to add to it is this antenna up there, which I bought. It seems to work fine on the what do you call it, on the DAB. Radio AM, well, I have to say I'm a radio amateur at the moment, and it's not connected, the aerial, because I have taken the aerial off the back of the vehicle and put on a 2-meter whip. But I'm working out some way of actually putting a switch in, some form of switching, so I can use that 2-meter whip for both AM and FM. FM actually works. Well, it did. I don't know if it still does. I think it does. Hold on, FM 1. There we go. Let's see. Yeah,
most.
Yeah, it's still there. And the big advantage about this radio, whereas the previous one that was in the car doesn't have this facility, I shall show you. Clock. Day settings, clock settings. Automatic RDS time, which every car radio should have that, where it automatically sets up off the RDS so it's accurate, you know. So rather than actually setting it up yourself. So there you go. It's quite a successful job to do. One or two wee things yet to do, but even just this going this far is well worth doing it to gain the ability to use DAB, also to play music from your phone back over that, and even, well, you can't make a phone call until you get a microphone, obviously, so that's not going to happen. But once the microphone's in, and it's not too bad. Now, the worst part of the job is getting this bit of fascia off. But what I didn't even mark it. There's no marks anywhere. It came off okay. It's hard. It's very difficult to get off. It's very hard plastic. But what to do is use a knife. Use a kitchen knife, just an ordinary kitchen knife. Wrap it in masking tape, about a quarter of an inch from the tip. And press it in. The slots are like here, 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 and here, here, and here, and leave it up. Once you've left it up, this bit here will come out, and this bit will come out, and then you just need to carefully lever it again using a knife, and it'll pop out, no problem. It's not that difficult to do if you do it right, and you won't mark your fascia. You will not mark anything if you do it properly. Don't do it with screwdrivers. The manual says to do it with screwdriver. That's not the right way to do it. Do it with a knife, a flat knife like a kitchen knife that you would eat your dinner with. Make sure you wash it first. Okay, there you go, guys. If anybody wants to have a go at that, that's fine. I'll update the thread once I've got another wheel, if I can do it that way, and the microphone, and we'll go that way. But it's well worth doing. It really is. It's actually quite a reasonable sound. The knob's a wee bit chatted up. It was like that when I got it, but it comes off, so I'll swap it with the one that was on mowing, and that'll cure that problem. Okay, right, guys, take care. Thank you for watching. All the best. Bye for now.